Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. Let's get right into it. If they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. But they forgot how serious you were, so you made them move. Someone was in the way. Someone thought they were going to block your success. Someone thought they were going to be able to stop you from reaching the mark. Someone thought they were going to be able to prevent you from making it to the promised land. Someone thought they were going to be able to make you give up. Someone thought they were going to be able to make you stop. They wanted to get in the way, but you moved them out the way. There's a difference between someone getting in the way and you moving them out the way. Sometimes people think they're going to get in the way. Sometimes people have a strong belief that they think that I'm going to get in this person's way. I perceive this person one way and things are going to go exactly how my perception of this person is going. And that's just not the case. And you have to reiterate to them with power. All right, sometimes the people who want to get in the way, sometimes they have to be moved out the way. All right, we don't advocate violence on this channel. All right, but sometimes you have to move somebody out the way. Sometimes people want to be smart. Sometimes people want to be difficult. Sometimes people want to be hard-headed, and you just got to move them out the way. All right, sometimes you got to move people out the way in your mind. All right, sometimes you have to use your mind, boop, 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 teleport them out the way. Sometimes you have to move people out the way. All right, they shouldn't have got in the way. But if they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. All right, they forgot how serious you were. People don't understand how bad some people want certain things. You know, there's, like Meek said, there is levels to it. All right. Just be careful how high you go. Just kidding. There is levels to this, all right? But just make sure you're going as high as you can. All right. Avoid people who avoid strangers who try to tell you they could take you higher than you'd want to go, okay? But anyway, back to us. If they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. They'd stay clear of you. They wouldn't do anything to try and stop you from doing your thing. But some people, they don't have that in them. Some people don't possess the spirit of winning. Some people don't possess the spirit of giving. All right, some people don't possess the spirit of love. Some people are hurt, crushed, spiritually decrepit, spiritually handicapped, all right, spiritually disabled. And they can't allow themselves to want to see someone win, to want to see someone lift a trophy up, to want to see someone enjoy success. If they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. If they wanted you to win, they wouldn't create problems for you. Life already has enough of them. If they wanted you to win, they would just excuse themselves. They wouldn't purposefully try to harm you or try to reduce your belief about yourself. They wouldn't do those things if they wanted you to win. All right. But not everyone is going to have the mindset to where if somebody else is winning, they can be okay with that. They can appreciate that. They can move on with their life and actually live while other people are living. Because if you can't appreciate the fact that somebody else won, they worked their way from the bottom. They were right where you were, and now they're in a different position in life through blood, sweat, and tears. All right, making it to exactly where they wanted to go. You saw where they were at. You saw the pitfall they were in. You saw the trouble they had to go through. You saw all that they had to go through. all the conditions, the situations, the lack, possibly even poverty, not having what they needed. If they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. They'd realize and take into consideration you've been through a lot. Just let this person live. Just let this person do their thing. Just let them do what they need to do. If they wanted you to win, they would do those things. People who want you to win are extremely rare and very few and far between. Not everybody is going to have that type of spirit to where they want to see people elevate. Elevation to some people means scarcity to them. They see other people elevate, they start to get anxious. This is where these feelings of anxiety come from. People start to elevate. People get anxiety because they don't see, and they possibly don't see it for themselves. They don't see themselves elevating. So now they start to worry. They start to fear that there's not enough success out there for everybody else. Oh yeah, we're breaking this thing down. They start to fear that there's not enough success out there for them. And now they start to look at the person who's becoming successful as a threat, as the enemy, as somebody they have to get in the way, as someone they have to compete with, because they feel that you're actually taking something from them by going out and getting your own. That's a backwards mindset. They feel you're taking something from them by going out and getting your own and making it look good while you do it. You're looking good going through all those things that you're facing. You're looking good going through all those things that are in your way, that are standing in the way, that are making it hard for you. That the difficulties, the obstacles, the downfalls, all right, the roadblocks. You're making it look good. Getting through all those things that you have to go through to try and get to where you want to go. All right, if they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. All right, but they forgot how serious you were. You are serious when it comes to your success. You're serious when it comes to what it is you want to do with your life. You are serious, and you'll do whatever it takes. And they know that. And that's why people purposefully play with you, because they want to see how serious you can get. And sometimes you have to show them. Sometimes you have to move them out the way. All right, you made them move. You made them move. They thought they were going to get in the way. They thought they were going to make it difficult. They thought they were going to make it hard for you, and you moved them out the way. They tried to block your blessing. You blocked them right back. Boop, boop, boop. Blocked them right back. Moved them out the way. If they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. All right, if they didn't want to get ran over, they'd stay out the way. If they didn't want to get trampled on, they'd stay out the way. All right, if they didn't want to get stepped on, they'd stay out the way. They didn't want footprints on them, they'd stay out the way. You ready to put a whole footprint on somebody to get to your success. That's what you're willing to do. Put a whole footprint on them. Face, elbow, arm, chest, whatever you got to step on. Just stay out the way, please. Because if they wanted you to win, and if they didn't want it, they didn't want to end up trampled and thin, like on the cartoons, they stay out the way. You're serious about what you want to do. You're serious about where you want to get. You're serious about where you want to go. Some people don't want to move. Some people want to stay in the way. Some people want to make things hard for others. Some people want to give you a challenge and give you an obstacle and give you a reason to quit or give up. But what they don't understand is they just gave themselves a reason to get moved out the way. People try to get in your way. When they see you going after something, you move them out the way. They can't stay in your way forever. They got things to do. You got things to do. Move them out the way. If they wanted you to win, they would acknowledge how serious you are. And if they don't want to acknowledge how serious you are, and not only that, get in the way, They're not creating a problem for you. They're creating a problem for themselves because you don't get in the way of a junkyard dog and a steak. And what you have created for yourself, what you see for yourself, what you want, what you're looking at, that's the steak. A dog gets a nice juicy steak. That's success for that dog. He gets to no chew on it all day or all however long he gets to chew on it, obliterate it, destroy it until there's nothing left. That dog is going to tear that raw juicy steak to pieces. And you have to be like a dog, ready to tear anything in the way to pieces when it comes to you getting that steak. You don't get in the way of a junkyard dog and a steak. Some people have a dog in them to get what they want. You have a junkyard dog in you when it comes to getting what you want. And you're ready to gnaw and bite and teeth anything to pieces that's going to stand in the way. You're just ready to gnaw it all and just ready to take a chunk out of it. If they wanted you to win, if they didn't want to get eaten up whole, they'd stay out the way. You ready to bite off an arm, a leg, a foot. You ready to send somebody back with a nub because they're trying to get in the way of you and your success. No. Somebody gonna leave with a finger missing, a hand missing. Something's gonna be missing. If they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. They wanted to leave with all their arms and legs and everything in contact like when they came, they'd stay out the way. They forgot how serious you were. You are serious as the planetary universal system. You are star system. You are serious. Probably even came from there. You are serious. They better stop playing with you. You came to win. You came for the title. You came for the trophy. You came for the bag. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just don't act like that's not what you're about. Don't say you're not about it and then be about it. That's backwards. You like money, there's nothing wrong with that. But don't try to act like you don't and then be all and that be all you're about. The people who are honest and upfront and to be like, hey, I like me some money. Those are the people that, hey, that's all right. They either have a balance or they're working on one, but they're not totally all out there with it. And I'm not shaming anyone who might be. Everybody's got their thing, but it needs to be some kind of balance. But you have that balance, all right. You have that balance, but you don't care about what they think about you. You just are focused on what it is that you need to do and what you're trying to accomplish, and all the things that you're going to get. You see them. You see them already in your possession. All right. You see your mind as a weapon. All right. You see anything or anyone or whatever it is being moved out the way. All right. So that way you can get to your finances, get your finances right, get your money right, get your bag right. All right. No shaming in your game when it comes to that. All right. Get your life right, health right. Get everything in order. All right. God does things in divine order, and you want to be a part of that divine order. If you focus on the divine order of God, all things in your life will begin to get in order. All you have to do is put your mind on the divine order, and any out of order signs, you need to tear them down. Get your mind in divine order, all right, and get rid of any out of order sign, all right, because that may cause disorder. But you want your mind and you want your mind to be aligned with the divine. All right, your mind, it even rhymes. All right, you want your mind in line with the divine order. If you focus on the divine order, order will flow into your life. Structure will flow into your life. Things will get organized. Your mind will become decluttered. Your mind will become organized. And that way, anything that gets in the way, you won't have to sort through anything else already in the way. You're going to have mostly everything out the way. So somebody that may try to get in the way better move out the way. Because if you moved all those things out the way mentally, it's only a matter of time till they got to move on out the way physically. All right. So, mentally is the way to move them out the way with your mind. Move things out the way with your mind. Use telepathy. Move it out the way with your mind. All right. The mind is strong. It can move anything in its path out the way. Just you try it and you will see it. All right. And especially if you believe it. I couldn't leave that part out because it's a part of the equation. All right. It may sound minuscule, or it may sound like it's not that important, but it's profound. All right. There's power in everything that I'm saying. And there's power in your mind. All right. So anything that gets in the way of your mind being able to achieve what it's supposed to, obliterate it, destroy it, cancel it, remove it, throw it out. If they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. You're serious about your goals in life. You're keeping score on your goals in life. You gonna make them move out the way. They're gonna see the look on your face and see how serious you are when it comes to what you do, and they're gonna move out the way on their own. They know they have to get out the way when they see you coming. They know they gotta get out the way when they see you in their path. They know it. Because they're either gonna move on their own, or you're gonna make a move. So they need to make a move before you make a move. All right. If they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. People who don't want you to win are going to get in the way. They're going to try to get in your way all kinds of ways. All right. They're going to try to get on your nerves. They're going to try to get you to throw your life away. They're going to try to get you to make mistakes and do the wrong thing instead of doing the right thing when you know you're supposed to do the right thing for yourself. You don't have to do it for anybody else. You're supposed to be doing it for you. So that way you can be obedient. You want to do what's right so you could be obedient and have a better life and have good energy on you. If they wanted you to win, they would stay out the way. You never forgot how serious you were. You never forgot all that it was going to take. You never forgot all the amount of time that you put into it before you got to any kind of elevation, or any type of increase, or any type of progress. You remember all that you did, all that you had to do. You haven't forgot any of it. And you're still hungry. They better stop playing with you. They want to keep all everything intact. Them being in the way is not enough to try and make you lose. You already conceived in your mind that you're going to win. It doesn't matter if they want you to win, because you want you to win. If they get in the way, something might happen. If they get in the way, all it's going to show is that this person is a loser. If they get in the way, all it's going to show is that this person is so caught up on you, they don't have anything to win at themselves. You want to be around people who win, people who won, people who want to win. That's what you want to associate yourself with. People that aren't of that nature, you have to disassociate yourself with. They're only going to bring you down. They're only going to make things hard for you. They're only going to make things worse for you. And they could possibly even get in the way. And that's a lot to move out the way. You want as little bit you have to move out the way as possible. You want to deal with it as least as you possibly can when it comes to unnecessary issues. All right, life is going to have its problems. Life is going to have its ups and downs, but the things you can avoid, the things that are purposefully avoidable, that people are trying to make purposefully unavoidable, that's the stuff you want to cut out. That's the nonsense that you don't need. Those are the people that are in the way, that are going to either move or get moved out the way, because you are serious about your success and you won't let anything stop you or get in the way. Nothing can stop you or force you to quit. If they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. But if they haven't learned yet, they're going to learn. Now is the time. They're going to learn. They're going to learn to stay out the way. They're going to learn to not get in between someone and their success. People are going to be able to tell that you meant business when it's all said and done with. It's not something that you can fake. This is a built up energy over time. You not quitting, you hitting rough points, rough patches, uh, uh, things that would make a person want to just give up. You passed through all those things. You got through all those things. You're still here after all those things. They better stay out the way and leave you be. They're not playing with just anybody. And that's what they don't realize. Some people they play with, those people aren't as serious. Some people they play with, those people really don't want to make it that bad. Some people they play with, they think it's funny. Ha ha, he. They think it's funny. A lot of people don't take life how you do. They say you're not supposed to be that serious, but in some cases you are supposed to be that serious because you don't have time to waste. And you have to be on point and focused and aware of what's happening to get to the next level. Am I making progress? Am I just wasting time? Am I doing too much of this? Am I doing too much of that? Am I not focused? That's what this is all about. And if they're playing with you, they're playing with a junkyard dog. They're playing with you, they're playing with somebody that's hungry. They're playing with you, they're playing a dangerous game. They're playing with somebody that wants to win. They're not playing to win. They're playing with somebody that wants to win. What part of the game is that? You're playing with the person who wants to win instead of winning. You play against somebody that wants to win, odds are you may lose. If you're not focused on winning yourself, if you're just playing, people who are just playing aren't just winning. If they want to play around, let them. But if they play with you, you got to teach them a lesson by moving them out the way, stepping on them if they're in your path to success, and leaving a footprint on them. I was here, stepping on this person's face because they chose to get in the way of me and my success. And they should have known better than to do that. They should have known better than to try me. They should have known to just let me do my thing and just leave this person alone. This person clocks in every day. They don't say nothing to nobody. They just do their job. You leave those people alone. This person moves through the neighborhood or the hood politely, don't bother nobody, is respectful to everybody. You should probably leave those people alone. If they wanted you to win, they'd stay out the way. Somebody forgot how serious you were, but they're about to remember really soon. They may have forgot how serious you were about what you want to be and the thing and the way you're going about doing it, but they will be reminded. You about to give them a reminder very soon. The email has been sent. You about to remind this person. You put it on their calendar. You stamped it right on the boop post-it note. You are going to remind them. If you have to be that reminder, you will. You're going to remind them right front and center. All right, you will remind them. They will remember that you are serious about what it is you're here to do. You weren't put here to play around. You weren't put here for games. You weren't put here for people to play with you. You're serious about it. So let's go. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, and light. We out.